The other game that I think was kind of a big game of the weekend was Penn State and Auburn. That was a game that was number 10 against number 22. Penn State was 10, Auburn was 22. The game was in State College, Pennsylvania, and it was I think it was the 13th game in Penn State history where they had a whiteout, where all the fans wear white. Um,
That's
Penn
not,
State,
that's not every home game they don't do that?
no, they don't do that every home game. It's just select big
Oh,
games.
okay.
It's an interesting stat. Penn State was 6-6 in the previous 12 whiteout games. Of course, like I said, they reserve it for big time opponents, so you're not going to win all those things. But what really surprised me, I guess, I thought Auburn would give Penn State all they wanted, and they did. But I really thought Auburn would win the game. But Penn State played really, really well. Auburn ran the ball very well. Penn State ran it pretty well, threw it pretty well, forced a couple Auburn turnovers and mistakes, and ended up winning the game 28-20. They had a fairly big lead, Penn State, 21 maybe to, I think it was 21-10 at one point. Auburn drove down the field 75 yards, pretty much running the ball the whole game. In fact, one of Auburn's running backs was a kid that had transferred from Tennessee, and he was just really a stud running back. They scored to make it 21-17. They kicked a field goal to make it 21-20. And then Penn State drove down and scored the final touchdown to give them the 8-point margin. So, again, I was a little surprised that Penn State was able to hang with Auburn that well, which again is an indication to me that either Auburn is not what they used to be, or Penn State is really, really good. And as the results of that game, Penn State jumped up to number 6. Auburn dropped to number 23, which was only a one slot drop, which tells me that the voters kind of saw that they had played a pretty good team and that they played them well. So